on Nova's actions, Beaverton police tell us that they will be nominating her for a Community Life-Saving Award. They say she demonstrated an incredible level of bravery and awareness, especially for someone so young. What a cute story. It's awesome. All right, let's talk about our forecast now, taking a live look at Bellingham tonight. We even saw temperatures hit 80s in some parts of the region. So yes, today felt a little lot like summer, and if it's a little taste of what we're going to experience for our summertime, let's bring it on. We love it. These temperatures have been so nice.
Yes, I will say, the meteorologist in me, I want to enjoy it, and I want to say, yes, soak it up, but we should be raining this time of the year, and I'm worried that if we are too sunny too early, it'll not be great by the end of the summer.
Later,
So enjoy it now, because we may be paying the price down the road. So enjoy it now. But yeah, let's take a look at our temperatures. This is the last 2 weeks. We're sitting right around normal. Normal for this time of year is low 60s, so 50s, 60s, yeah, that's pretty typical. And then we started the new month. May brought 70s. Today, SeaTac hit 80s, 81 degrees, in fact. Live looks outside right now around the Sound. A little bit of daylight left in Bellingham and Everett, Seattle, Tacoma. This camera angle showing dark skies, but definitely a warm day with those 70s and 80s. Here's a look at what we're waking up to tomorrow morning. This is your sign. Open up your window. If you did not have air conditioning set up, if your portable unit was not set up today and you were toasty, open up your windows now, because we'll be dropping into the 50s into our overnight hours tonight. So a little bit of overnight relief will be nice, especially because into tomorrow we are once again going to spend the day very similar to what we felt today. A little bit cooler. So around the Sound, we'll spend most of the day in the 70s. We'll have plentiful sunshine once again. Highs will be in the upper 70s, and we will still see some spots into the low 80s as well. Not as many spots into the 80s, and we'll say goodbye to the mid 80s. So we're kind of hovering right around 80 degrees for a lot of our more metro areas. So Kitsap County, King County, Pierce, Thurston counties, y'all are sitting right around 80 degrees, give or take. So a few degrees cooler than today, yes, but still much warmer than those typical low 60s that we would be seeing this time of the year. What we're going to see is a pattern shift. This onshore flow is going to bring some nice fresh cool air. It's going to hit the coast first. So coastal communities will see a massive cool down tomorrow, a good 20 degrees of cooling, whereas Puget Sound will see just a few degrees of cooling. But then that onshore flow really starts to dominate into Tuesday. This is Tuesday morning, 7:30 a.m. We're waking up to widespread clouds. A little bit of drizzle is possible, but then it'll clear by the afternoon. This is exactly what we are going to see Tuesday and beyond into the end of the week. This is also going to help cool down our temperatures gradually each day. So we get into Tuesday, highs will still be in the 70s. It'll still be much warmer, a good close to 10 degrees warmer than normal, but then we will continue that cool down into the next couple of days. So tomorrow, it's our final warm day, a little bit cooler than today, and then we gradually cool down to Friday, our coolest day of the week, which is much closer to normal for this time of the year.
Well, it sure is shaping up to be a nice week. The dry weather will continue for the next several days. We're tracking pretty warm temperatures as well, with a little bit of relief later this week. Leah Pezzetti has all those details for us.
Yeah, if you like the warmth, enjoy it today. If you like the cooler weather, we will tap into cooler weather by the end of this week. So a little bit of something for everybody. As we take a look at today, we officially hit 80 degrees. In fact, we surpassed 80 degrees not only for the first time this year, but for the first time since September. Yeah, 81 degrees at SeaTac, shattering the record of 77 degrees set back in 1992. Normal for this time of year is 64 degrees. So yeah, huge difference there. Lows as well. We woke up to a low of 56 degrees, but the typical low is 46 degrees. So not just our highs, but our lows as well. No rain in the gauge. Sunrise just before 6 a.m. Sunset close to 8:30 p.m. for today. So with that 80 degrees, we are going to start counting. We have seen 80 degrees one time so far this year. We average 28 times per year. That's when you take the average of our entire record. So from 1945 to 2025, we typically see 28 days above 80 degrees. So one, check. but it's May 3rd. It's a little too early for that. But today was the warmest day for everybody. Puget Sound will start to see a little bit of cooling tomorrow. Coastal communities will see a lot of cooling tomorrow. So tomorrow could be a little bit different or a lot different depending on where you are. For Seattle, we will gradually cool things down the next couple of days, eventually getting to Friday. That is the coolest day of the week. Tomorrow is going to be another warm one, even though it is a little bit cooler. San Juan's are looking at highs right around the 70s. Whatcom, Skagit counties, you're looking at temperatures into the upper 70s closer to the water, but heading into the 80s as you push inland. Same thing for Snohomish County, upper 70s closer to Puget Sound, but then as you head into the foothills, we're looking at temperatures in the low 80s. Island County in the 60s and 70s. Kitsap and King counties, much of the same, right around 80 degrees, give or take a little bit. Same thing down in Pierce and Thurston counties. We are dancing right around 80 degrees, which is a good 3 to 5 degrees cooler than today, but still on the warmer side. Same thing down I-5 into the 70s, but look at the coast. Look at that difference. 50s and 60s compared to the 80s observed today. That is a massive, I cannot emphasize that enough, massive cool down heading our way. Plentiful sunshine tomorrow, though. It will be a beautiful day with temperatures in the 70s throughout most of the afternoon hours. And then we see that gradual cool down in the next couple of days. A couple of degrees each day eventually gets us down to the mid 60s on Friday. That's our coolest day of the week. We will see a marine push bringing morning clouds to afternoon sun pretty much every day into the weekend. Overnight hours to help cool things down at home.
Yeah, I have to admit, I did roll out the AC.
Trusted forecast when it matters most. King 5's first alert weather.